we had all this data, and it was allowing us to design practices better. And what we started to find out was, for every coaches always have a choice to make when they have data. Is it shared with the players? Is it not? Is it going to be a motivator? Is it going to be a detractor? Our players who aren't meeting the standards, does it bring them down? Does it motivate them? And the question is a tough one because it really is player specific. And so what we found as we started to share some of the information with players was that certainly some players were more and other players were less interested. That's normal, a perfect human reaction. But we thought that it could be great in motivating our players. And that is for the player who was more often than not coming in and finding out that her performance after all of the work that she had put in was still not up necessarily to our standard. We were able to let her know that she had nonetheless been improving. And so when we tracked all this data and kept it logged from week to week and month to month, and then every 3 months or every 4 months, quarterly throughout the year, we were able to show a player who wasn't yet meeting her standards, at least she's getting better. And we were able to show progress over time. And that what we think and what we found was a great motivator for players who, certainly in collegiate beach volleyball, there's so many months devoted to the training season and so few months devoted to actual competition. It's always tough to keep the athletes motivated. And we were able to use the data to show her, hey, you're a different player this month than you were last month. Last month you were, siding out at 30% of the time. Now you're at 40% of the time. A 10% increase in a month is tremendous growth. We were able to kind of show her skill by skill that she was doing better. And I thought that was something that allowed us to keep everybody on track and everybody motivated, because as a player, you don't know that. You don't necessarily feel it. We just had a lot of progress in that area. And I would point out that for any interested audience members who want to read more on that principle, there's a lot of great work done by a woman named Teresa Mobily, who has done a lot of research into human motivation, and so has Daniel Pink, by the way, who's written some great material on the subject. And what they've consistently found is the thing that motivates humans even more than money, even more than getting a raise at work, is their ability to see progress in their work. So whatever field we're in, certainly athletes included, if you see progress in your work, if you're moving closer on a daily basis to your goals, those are consistently rated as your best days. And whatever your work area, if you're not making any progress in your work and you don't feel like you're getting better, or you just can't move the needle on whatever your current work is, those are the days that people consistently rate as their worst days at work. And so this idea of being able to show progress is inextricably linked to motivation, which we think is really critical to having our players work hard and improve. So with that really completes that fifth section, and I think we're going to go to questions now.